Good morning, all of you guys. Good morning, good morning. How are you? कैसे हैं आप लोग सभी? गुड मॉर्निंग स्वीटी, सुमीर, कुणाल, मुमताज़, गणेश, रिया, जेसिका, शुभम, मोहम्मद सैफ़ी आज़म, अलंकृता, विनय, कनिका, शिवानी, देबोस्मित दास, हाय देबोस्मित, खुशबू शर्मा, गुंजन, साहुल कुमार, ऋषिका, नेहा, रविंद्र, संजू, तुषार, गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ यू. Sweetie, good morning. Mehak, good morning. I have shared the link in all the groups, na guys. Is my audio video proper and clear? Please let me know. Hello, Debu Smith. Is my audio video like proper and clear? Yes, yes. Thank you, Ria. Thank you, Sanju. Thank you, Kanika. Thank you, Tushar. Okay, so let's let the people come over here. Before we start the session, I'll tell you that what we did in the last sessions. Like if I talk about all the previous sessions, that what we have discussed so far is all about the first of all we discuss about the resume making. In our first live session we discussed about the resume making. I hope you all have gone through about it. Next session we did is about interview body language. We did that what kind of body language we need to do in the interview. Third session which we did, that was about the interview dress code and grooming. That was the third session. Then we did the fourth session, that was an interview question and answer. And so far, because I have got something around 23-24 questions, so we have discussed only 5 questions in the interview question and answer part 1. In a part 1 session, today is a part 2 session. Okay, so the first question which I discussed with all of you in my last session, in my previous session, not last session, previous session, the first question was, tell me something about yourself. Next is what, why do you want to work? Next one was, why do you want to work in our company? Next was, what are your strengths? And the next was, what are your weakness? Yeah, what is your weakness? So these are the 5 questions which we discussed. And I tell you guys that these are the questions which will be asked to you in your interview. Okay, so these are the very important questions, and there may be a possibility that the interviewer will ask you this question again and again. Why? Because as I have told you, because all the interviews are going to be live right now. Okay, so all the companies, they will put a one HR interview round in your recruitment process also. So that's why these questions can be frequently asked to you. Repeat the question. We did the 5 question, my dear, in my last session. If you were not there in the session, so you can again go and visit the link which I shared in the groups also, and you can visit on my YouTube channel also. So again I repeat, no problem. The first question was, tell me something about yourself. Why do you want to work? Why do you want to work in a company, in our company? What are your strengths and what is your weakness? So these are the basic 5 questions which we did. Okay, so guys, today we are going to talk about so many questions today. Okay, I try to complete all the questions today, or maybe we need one more sessions to discuss about all the questions, because I feel like that more than 1 hour is very tricky to understand and all about that. I know that you can again guys watch a video over here again. So I think without any wait even a single second, we should start. What do you say? Okay, what kind of questions and doubts you have, we will have on the last time, on the ending of the session today. Okay, so what do you say guys? Let's move on to the next question, or shall we wait for some more students to come, because it's already been 38 minutes running right now. So I think we should start. What do you say? Yes sir, yeah. So the people who are very genuine people, who are very curious to learn about it, they are already online. 82, I can see a good number of people. Yes, let's start. So the next question you can write down in your copy is the next question. One of the most important question is, why should I hire you? Interviewer will always ask you this question, that why should I hire you? And it's not like that interviewer will ask you the question at the first time. Like when you will enter into the interview room, they will absolutely ask about, tell me something about yourself and why do you want to work, and these basic questions they will ask you. And then after, when they will feel that somewhere you are good enough to answer all these questions, they will absolutely ask you the question. The question is, why should I hire you? And guys, let's understand this question. What kind of question is this? Why should I hire you? Somewhere this question talks about that we need to sell ourselves. Yes, I repeat my words, and I want you to mark my words, that why should I hire you? It means we all need to sell ourselves on this, on the answer of this question, or we need to talk about all kind of those skills which we have. But there is a particular formula, there is a particular scenario by which we can answer this question, that why should the company people hire us? Because in this question, they will ask to the each and every candidate in your interview list, or in your college, or wherever you are going for your job. Okay, so they will ask this question to each and every candidate over there. What kind of answer, guys, you should put, so that you can feel like that, or you can show them that you are the valuable candidate for this job opportunities. So I'll tell you what kind of points we need to add over here in the answer of the question. The question is, why should I hire you? So I'll tell you guys, first of all, we need to talk about our qualification. So what you need to tell in the answer of this question is that you can say, sir, according to your company, what is the job you are supposed to give us? It needs some kind of qualification. So first of all, I match all the qualification which you required in your company for this job. Second thing is that your company and this job required some certain skills, and I have all the certain skills which you really required for this job, which is mentioned in your job description. I tell you guys, each and every company, they describe about the job description, and you need to talk about those all job description. Absolutely, you're going to sell yourself over here, but before selling yourself, you need to talk about that sir, I clear all the qualification and required skills which you require for this job. So you can say like that, sir, as you have mentioned, or as your company mentioned the job in the job description, I match all the qualification and all the required skills which is mentioned into the job description. And when I was in my college, I learned blah 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 things. I learned blah 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 in my trainings and in my internship also, and that all things really make me a valuable candidate for the skills which you required, and which is also mentioned into the job description. Okay, and then you need to talk about your skills. So as I have mentioned that according to your job description, I match all the criteria. And apart from that also, that as I have mentioned, that when I was in my school, or when I was in my first year, and I have and I did I arranged some events also, so I have a leadership quality, and I have been giving so many speech, I have been participating in so many debate competition, I won so many prizes. So I can say, and I feel like that I am a very confident communicator. So I have a good communication skills also, I have a good public speaking skills also. So by these examples which you mentioned in the answer of the first question, tell me something about yourself. You guys need to relate it over here. So again, I repeat, what kind of points you need to mention over here is that first of all, you need to tell the company people, the interviewer, that you match the required skills which is shown over there into the job description, and all the qualification which is required, you match with the qualification, and you are a very valuable candidate for them. And you practically learn what they really want to do to you in the company, like what they really want you to do in their company, you actually did in your college. You learn about that in things in that college, in your training, in your internship. You can also talk about that, sir, when I was in my internship, when I was in my training, so I did all these things on a live project, like on a client base. I talked to the client and I did all these things. Okay, or maybe if you didn't do, then you can say, sir, I practically learn all these things. Giving this answer, maybe they can ask you about that qualification which is required in the job description, and also talk about that, sir, as I have mentioned in my schooling, I did that. As I have mentioned in my college, I did that. So I have these skills. So you need to talk about your skills over here also. So guys, these things are really very important to answer the question that why should I hire you. You need to sell yourself over here. You need to talk about, you need to showcase your skills about over here. So this is basically what we can give the answer. What kind of answer you can make, guys, you need to make according to your skills, what kind of skills you have. And remember, each and every company, they have that different job description, they have that different required skills. So try to change your answer. Don't make it that you will make a one answer of this question, because this is the question every company interviewer will ask you. It's not, it should not be like that, that you will only make an answer and then you will just give the answer to each and every company the interviewer. Don't do that, guys. According to the each company's required skills and job description, try to change the answer, but keep these things in a loop. Okay, this is what I want to say about the answer of the question. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is, what do you know about our company? So guys, this is the most important question, and this is the question which you can which can put you which can put you, which can help you to being unique in the herd also. Okay, because there may be so many people who will go for the interview. So the question is that, what do you know about our company? So you guys need to read, you guys need to learn about the company, which company you supposed to give the interview. It can be, I'm just taking an example, it can be Microsoft, it may be Google, Facebook, Capgemini, LNT, Larsen and Toubro, any kind of company you are supposed to give the interview. You need to read about all the company. Okay, because these all things are easily available on internet. So I'll tell you what kind of things you need to read about the company. First is, go for the history. History is very important. Go and read the history of the company, where when it founded, by whom it founded. Okay, where is the head office, who's the owner, how many branches are there, what kind of turnover they have generally, and last year what was the turnover of that company. What kind of company does, like, they deal in the products, they deal in the services, what kind of company thing, what kind of things the company does. So you need to talk about that. And the company's current project, this is the most important. If you are able, because on the company's website you can get all the details, and on Google or Wikipedia you will get all the details, what kind of current projects are running in the company, you can talk about that. And who's the company's competitor. You don't need to talk about the company's competitor in your answer of this question. You just should be aware about it, that who's the competitor of that company. Okay, and one more thing, is there anything by which a company is facing a problem right now? So that may be a loophole of the company, and that will be very helpful to crack the interview. So you can talk about that. So right now I read somewhere else in the article or in a newspaper or on a website that company is facing a this problem. And if you have a kind of suggestion regarding this problem, that will be the best way to crack your interview, guys. Yeah, that will be the best way to crack your interview, that you will give a suggestion. Maybe your suggestion will work or not, but you have the intention to solve the company's problem before going into the company. It shows that you are very much curious about to get a job in that company. So that will be very helpful for. Okay, so these kind of things you need to mention in the question. Okay, that what do you know about our company. You should be aware about all the history and all the things about the company. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is, what is your salary expectation? Okay, that's a very important question, guys. For the fresher, I am pretty sure about that they will not ask you the question that what is your salary expectation, because when a company interviewer or HR team they come generally, so they just share the salary expectation or their package before they supposed to take your interview and all that. So you don't, so they will not ask you the salary expectation, and you are a fresher, so they will not ask you. Maybe in case if they ask you this question, that was, what is your salary expectation? So guys, you need to tell about that, sir. I know, sir, you already, if they mentioned, then you can say, sir, I know that you have mentioned your salary package, and I'm completely satisfied. For this salary package. Why? Because I'm a fresher, and my is not to get a package. My priority is to work in an organization where I can improve my skills, and whatever I learn in my college and training and my college and training and internship, I really want to implement those things practically, and I really want to learn ethics. I'm a newcomer. Okay, so I'm a rookie, so I want to learn all these things over here. So that will be the best. Your company will be the best place to showcase my skills. Your company will be the best platform for me to showcase my skills and to learn so many things. So as a fresher, I don't have any expectation regarding the salary, but as you have mentioned your your salary packages, so I am completely satisfied over here with the salary package. Okay, salary, maybe you are satisfied with the salary package of the company, or maybe you are not, but you just need to assure them that I am satisfied with the salary package. I'm not here for the salary, I'm just here to learn something, because I'm a fresher. Okay, these things you should mention about over here in the answer of the question. Okay, next is the most important question, guys. The question is that these can which the question which I'm going to share with you, this can be very interviewers and I can package. Will you leave this company? Again, I repeat the question. If you get a higher package compared to this package, will you leave this company? Interviewer can ask you this question, that if you get a higher package compared to this package, will you leave this company? So what can be the answer? Guys, I want all of you to answer this question at the end of the session today. Okay, I have noted down the answer for all of you, but I want you to just like what I can say, that just give a focus and try to give the answer of this question. But if you get a higher package, maybe interviewer can ask you directly this question. Okay, next, if I move on to the next question, the next question is that what are your career goals? Yes, guys, this kind of question frequently the interviewer, they really ask this question, that what career goals, because they really, okay, they move to from one place to another place. Now it's not like that, so maybe so in the recruitment process, they talk with the different colleges, different companies, organizations also. They take the interviews, they conduct the online test exams. It's a very tedious process, I tell you guys. So they don't want to spend their time and energy and money on those candidates who do not feel like to be in the company after some years. Okay, so they can ask you this question to know about your perspective, your future things, and what you're supposed to do or what you have planned. So they can ask you this question, that what are your career goals? And the answer of this question, what you can talk about that, you can talk about that, yes sir, my career goals, I would love to discuss with you, I would love to discuss with you my career goals. It's a very good opportunity to me to answer this question. Sir, I have a two kind of goal. I have a short term goal and I have a long term goal. So just divide your short term and long term, like just divide your goal into the two part, short term goal and long term goal. Sometimes students, what kind of problem they do, that they just talk about short term goal. So the company feel like that okay, the person, he has or she has only short term goals. So there might be a possibility that the employee or the prospective person who's supposed to get in our company, so supposed to be in our company, will not no longer will be with us. Okay, so don't only talk about the short term goal, also talk about your long term goals. So in short term goals, you can talk about that, sir, as I'm a fresher in a company, so my short term goal is to learn and experience and get the knowledge in your company. Okay, yes, you are not hired, still you're not hired, guys, but you need to feel like that you are hired by them. Okay, so you need to talk about them. Sir, in my short term goal is that all the people who will be in your company, I would love to get the knowledge and experience. I would have the experience of those people, which will be helpful for building my career, building my professional career. So that's why, sir, my short term goal is to learn all the things, learn the company ethics, company rules, company protocols, work environment, work culture, all these things. Okay, and I also want to improve my skills. So by the experienced person, by the team leader, or who will be in your company, who will help me out, who will tell me, I would love to learn from them. So this is my short term goal, sir. This is what you need to talk about in the short term goal. Let's talk about the long term goal. Long term goal, you can talk about that, sir, in my long term goal, I want to be a master, just mention over here, sir, in my long term goal, I know that no one can be perfect. Okay, the road of learning should always be under construction. That's why, sir, I want to be, or I will try to be the master in one thing. Okay, where I have a very good skills, I will be a very skilled handed person. So I really want to improve my skill, I really want to master in one thing. Okay, and then I would love to share my knowledge, I would love to share my experience to the youngsters who will come to the company, sir. This is my long term goal. Okay, whatever is your long term goal, you can mention, you can literally mention your long term goals over here also, guys. But you need to give your answer regarding this, like surrounding this answer, you can talk about that. In short term goal, you will talk about that, sir, I want to learn experience and I want to get a knowledge. And in long term goal, I want to be a master in one thing, I want to be expert in one thing. And then I would love to share my knowledge and experience to the all the youngsters, because so that if I will share the knowledge and experience to the youngsters, they will be very very beneficial, and it will be very very helpful for me also. Because I feel like that, sir, whenever I have something and I share to the people, I feel so happy from my inside. So this is what you can say, that you are a very curious soul, genuine soul to the company, and you are really wish to do the job. So this is what the answer you can give to this company people. Okay, next question I'll share with you guys, that okay, they can ask you that, do you work well under pressure? Yeah, this question can be also asked, because we can see that day by day the pressure are going on in the companies. Okay, day by day, it's not like that only you will do your given task to the company, so many things you will get from the company people. So company interviewer can ask you the question, do you work well under the pressure? So the answer of this question, you guys need to talk about that if you did something in your internship, in your training, or in your college, whatever you did in a team, maybe you were a part of a team member, maybe you were a team leader, whatever, or wherever you want to showcase yourself, you want to showcase yourself as a team leader, it's okay. If you want to showcase as your part of the team member, you can, no problem, guys. Okay, so you just need to talk about that, sir, when I was in my company, when I was in my internship, we were in a group and I was the leader of that group, and we got a task from the person, from the company person, and we were 5 people. So one or two, they were maybe ill and they were not able to do the work, and we had a pressure to do the work on the time, we had a deadline also. So I burnt my midnight oil, I worked by both ends, by day and night. I worked in daytime and nighttime, I both the time I work. And because of some issues, because of some communication issues, some of my team members, they got a fight, and they thought that we will leave the project, we will not complete the project with you. So I convinced them, sir, and this is how under the pressure I worked, and on the deadline we just completed our task. So this is what, guys, you can talk about over here. So do you work well under the pressure? Yes, you can talk, you can share, you can really share your experience, that I did also. So this is what, guys, you can talk all about. These kind of things you can talk about over there. Okay, now let's move on to the one more question, guys, one more question I forgot to mention over you here, is they can also ask you that, where do you see yourself after 5 years? Okay, they can ask you, where do you see yourself after 5 years? Or maybe they can also ask you, where do you see yourself after 10 years? Okay, so whatever you really want to do in your life, you need to mention over that. After 5 years, after 10 years, whatever you really want to do, you need to mention over that. Don't answer this silly question, the silly answer. Some of like I have heard somewhere else. So some of the people, they just really answer, sir, after 5 years I would see myself at your seat. So that's a very ridiculous answer, that's a very silly answer. Don't give this answer. Or some of like some people, they generally give the answer that after 5 years I would see myself as the CEO of the company. So that's again a really ridiculous answer. It shows that you don't have the practical knowledge that how you can reach somewhere else. Okay, so don't give these kind of answers. What kind of answers you need to do, what kind of career goals, what kind of things, visionary approach, your vision and mission you have, guys, you need to mention over there in the answer of the question. But I also tell you what kind of scenario you can make it over here and the answer of the question. You can talk about that, sir, after 5 years I can see that I will improve some of my skills, and in coming time also I will improve my skills, because maybe we all guys need to improve our skills every day. Okay, so you can talk about that, sir, I feel like that I am not much confident when I give the presentation. So I do the very good presentation, I won some prizes also, but I want to be very much confident. So after 5 years I will see myself that day by day I will improve my skills. So I will be very much skilled into the presentation. So you will talk about the one or two things, and then you will talk about, sir, after 5 years or after 10 years I will be, I will improve my skills in that prospective field, a particular field. I will also learn all the corporate etiquettes, policies. I will improve in my speaking, in my public speaking. Sir, I have a one wish to read good books, self-help books also. So I will, after 5 years, I would love to see myself completing my 20 books or 30 books, my self-help books. Okay, or if you have a kind of skills to write something, so you can also say, sir, after 5 years, after 10 years, I would love to see myself doing a job in a reputed company. I would love to write blogs for that company also. I would love to talk about the uh, like what I can say, the company protocol also, if I will get the opportunity after 5 years or 10 years to talk about the company protocol and all that, then sir, I would love to do mention of these things over there. Also you need to talk about the skills which you will improve after 5 or 10 years, that who you want to be. I want to be on that position, or I will be on that position. Don't talk about the position, talk about your work, what you really wish to do after completing your 5 years. Okay, after 5 years. Okay, somewhere it's not very important to only showcase your things after 5 years, after 10 years, only about your professional skills. You can professional life also, you can guys also talk about some of your personal life also. Okay, no problem, you can talk about over here, no problem. Because if the interviewer is asking you this question, it means it is somewhere the end of the interview, and the interviewer is somewhere really like you. That's why they are asking this question, that the question is that where do you see yourself after 5 years or 10 years, because they really want to see that you are the that kind of guy. Salary, don't talk about the job location, that where you will put me into the job, what will be my salary. But if they ask you this question, you need to talk about that, sir, how was my interview. Like generally you can ask her, sir, how was my interview, so they can say that your interview was good or bad or something. Or if there was some question they asked you and you were not able to answer that question, then at that time you can ask the question, sir, I'm really sorry, but I was not able to answer that question which you asked me. Can you please do me a favor, can you please tell me, sir, what can be the answer of that question. It shows you are very humble. It shows that if you don't know something, you really want to know about that thing. Okay, so do this, because there will be a certain chance that one or two question they will ask you and you will not be able to answer that question. So you can ask that question again, sir, I'm really sorry, if they ask you that, do you want to ask me something, yes sir, thank you so much, sir, I really want to ask you, sir, I was not able to answer that question which you asked me, I'm really sorry for that, but sir, now I want to know that what can be the prospective answer of that question. This question, that sir, tell me what can be the answer of that question. Or you can also talk about that, you can also ask about your salary, don't ask about your job location, don't talk about that. Different time job shifts, will you be able to do, yes sir. If you will, we will put you somewhere else into the different job, are genuine or not, they are really interested to, this is that. Again I repeat the question, can be the answer of that company. Answer this question, answer this question. If the video is buffering too much or you just got the lost the connection, no problem guys, this video will be available on YouTube, so you can go again and you can watch it over there. Okay, no problem. Now I want to answer from all of you. Again I repeat my question. If you get a high package compared to this package, will you leave this company? because the company people, they are also somewhere about that what kind of company is supposed to come over here and what kind of expected package they supposed to give to you also. So they can ask you this tricky question to just see that are you really curious to do job in their company or not. Okay, they can ask you this question. So I can get the answers depend on the learning. Yeah, Anirudh, somewhere you are right, somewhere you just got the right thing. Try to elaborate it, guys. I'm expecting a very good answers from all of you, because we have discussed so far about all the question and answer of this interview. So answer is that depend upon the skill they are looking for. uh, depend upon the skills they are looking for. No, guys, they are asking you that if you get a high package, okay, will you change the company or not? This is the question. Lalit is saying that yes, I'll move to the higher package. Nice answer, Lalit, but it is a very genuine answer. No problem, absolutely. Package is not a problem. I want an experience and groom myself. BTS, very good answer. Yes, this answer we can add in the answer also. Very good. This point we can add over here. Anshul is talking money is not everything. Experience and work quality also matter. Yes, Anshul. This is the also thing which we can mention in the answer of this question. Very good. Nice answer I'm getting. Nikhil is talking about depending upon the reliability of the job. This is also very good. No, sir. It's depend upon what? Kanika's answer the question. If in that and my personality, then I can. Otherwise, I will not. Okay. To be very much blunt, Kanika, I will not. Okay. Chetan is answering the question. It does not depend on the package, sir. It depends on the learning and work environment where I can enhance my skills. Very good answer, Chetan. Nice answer. Very good. Largely depends upon the company and its quality. Very good. Mukul is answering if the company gave or will give good experience, then here, so I will definitely move there. Okay, Mukul. No, sir, it depends upon the environment, work perspective, and what we are getting from the organization. Okay, good. Okay, Chetna, sorry, Chetna Chauhan. Really sorry, I misspelled your name. Okay, spoke your name. Okay, I did a blunt. Domain of my interest. Anirudh, somewhere it is good also. Domain of my interest. Answer. Sir, if you can ensure my growth in your company. Answer, Vivek. Okay, somewhere, guys, you all are very near to the answer. Very good answers you are telling me. Very nice answers you are telling me. I would love to see one or two more answers, then I'll move to the answer which I think it should be. Okay, your answers are also very much near to the my answer somewhere. Kunal is answering the question. Depends upon what would I get in the future. Package doesn't matter. Mahak is talking about Mahak Arora. Package doesn't matter. I want to gain knowledge and experience. Good, Mahak. Good. One or two more answers, then I'll move on to the answer which I think it should be. They both, if they will give me better environment, better skills where I can build myself properly, I will definitely. Okay. Somewhere it is not proper thing to get higher package, but to have experience. Good, Aditya. Very good. Okay, so let's move on to the answer what I think it should be. Your answers are also really good, and we all have our own perspective. We all have our own thought process to answer the question. Okay, but what kind of a genuine answer it should be? It's that you guys need to talk about. I'm not talking about that only this answer which I'm going to share with you. You need to talk about that. Depends upon if I'm enjoying my work. Talk. Okay, I'm just talking about over here with all of you. I'm just sharing you that what if I would be at your place, what kind of answer I would give. Okay, so that's the answer I'm talking about. Okay, sir, I'm a fresher. Sir, I'm a fresher. So package does not matter me a lot. Mark my words, what I'm saying it, guy. Sir, I am a fresher, so only higher package does not matter me a lot. It matters me, but not a lot. I would love to be in a company where the company people will help me to learn and grow, and for my success and growth, they will work with me. Okay, I would love to, if I get a very good work culture in the company, and in a company, if I really get a good opportunity to work on the live projects, because there are so many companies who hardly give any live project out. They give the live project to work after just 1 year or 2 years. So you just need to talk over here, sir. As I am a fresher, so the company package does not matter me a lot. The things which matters for me, the things are the company people, okay, the work culture, the work ethics, the company's project, and what kind of projects our company right now doing, and they will allow me to be the part of them. That will really excite me a lot, because that will be that will be very very helpful again in my college and all that thing. Okay, I would company's policy and my experience. So uh, only the package does not matter me a lot. The things which matter me is that blah 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 blah. So guys, why I'm giving you this answer, why I would be at your place and I would give this answer, is that guys, we all need to tell company interviewer that I am somewhere at the right candidate for your company. I have the good skills according to your company's job description. I match all the qualification, I match all the required skills also, and I have the really very good intention to be in your company for further time also. So that's why I will not switch your I will not go to the higher package if I get all these things which I mentioned over here right now. If I get these things over here, so I will not move on to the another package. If you will move, if you will not move, that's your wish, guys. Okay, no problem. But you can talk about over here. If you will tell bluntly, yes sir, if I'll get a higher package, I'll move. Somewhere you will be very you will be very very genuine, no problem. But it can give some unhealthy things to the interviewer. These things, this blunt answer can be ear piercing for them also. Okay, so guys, try to do don't try to give this answer, but it's your wish of whatever answer you want to give. Okay, to the answer of this question. So these kind of question which I talk over here, I'll again start the chat. And so these are the basically, I feel like that 13 question which generally uh, asked by the interviewers. Okay, Aditya. Neha Kumar is answering, package is not important, but growth is. Yes, I will get growth, then definitely I will switch. Yes, yes, that is also true. Obviously, package doesn't matter if I am a young if I am your organization. If you, if your organization help me to get my long term goal and certify, then why will your qualification, your required skills, your career goals, your short term goals, your long term goals with the company, and then you can answer that if I'm getting all these things in your company, so why would I leave? This is what you can say, sir. I will not switch to the higher package. This is not the package. Okay, 15 to 20 lakh per lakh NM. Will you answer the same? Okay, so it's a very tricky question. They can ask you this question, but you need to talk about that, sir. I feel like that as a fresher, there are hardly some situations that where I can get the package of 15 to 20 lakh per annum in the fresher. As a fresher, I can get. Okay, the company's policies, I will think about. I will think over that. Be very genuine. ये बताओ कि sir, I will think over that. Okay, talk about it. In the mechanical branch, and you would like to do the coding job or a CS job, so you can say that yes sir, I learned the mechanical things and I had my core branch mechanical in my BTech. Okay, but I'm doing a job over here as a CS job and all that. So not the big deal, sir. By time, by day, I updated, I improved, and I got to know that somewhere I have interest in the coding. Somewhere I have interest in the coding job. So that's why, sir, even I was in a mechanical field, I improved my skills to do the coding at the starting of the life that we generally find whatever we really want to do. So that can be mechanical. I have a very really good interest in my coding field. That's why I came over here for the job. Anirudh, then investment, that means higher package, means more answer you can talk about. So these kind of questions which I had for you. Okay, now I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have got 11 questions. Okay, it's because of the opportunity to meet my friends who are working in very good question which I asked you into my last session and this session also. So I will check it. So bye bye.